A very good quality program at Albion Park on Saturday night, featuring the Remembering Gold Rush Girl and highlighted too by the TAB Marburg to Albion Park final. Coming up, you'll hear from two of the young guns of the driving ranks, Lockie Manselman and Angus Garrard, about their drives on Saturday night, and they both appear in the feature race. Lockie, in race number 2 on the card, you're driving Squire, who's a little awkwardly drawn, gate number 6. He did run 4th in similar grade here last week. Is this your first drive behind him?
Yeah, this will be my first drive behind him.
Do you know much about him?
I know a fair, just followed his Sydney form that while I was down there, and seems like a pretty tough horse. He showed good gate speed last week, so I'd say the plan will be to push forward and do our best after that.
I was going to say, reading between the lines from that gate, it sounds like a go-forward scenario.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, in the feature, you're driving the very much in form Kid Montana, who won the Lucky Creed 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
He got back and he stormed home that night. Similar scenario on Saturday?
I'd say so. That seems to be sort of his best pattern, is just follow the speed, and he generally hits the line pretty strong every time. So I'd say that's the plan, and we'll go from there.
It was a good drive to pick up.
Yeah, real good drive. It's been in great form since coming up to the stable for Lola, and she's done a good job with it, so I was fortunate to pick it up this week.
In the mares race, that's the 4th. You're back behind Qatari Elite. You did drive 2 starts ago. She's won 6 races, but she's still a maiden at the creek. She can't seem to break through there.
Yeah, she's a funny sort of horse. This week it's probably her worst draw for a while. Normally she draws pretty good because of her rating, but this week was random, so she's drawn pretty awkwardly, but she's got good gate speed, so I'd say she'll have to push forward again and just see where she lands.
And a little later in the card, you're driving Higher Montana in race number 8. What about the chances there?
Yeah, I actually like his chances. He's sort of taken a little while this prep to come back into his good form again, but his run on Tuesday was a lot better than it looked. He got held up for a long time and then hit the line really strong. If he found clear room that day, he probably would have won. So I'm just hoping he gets a bit of luck and can hit the line strong again.
Well, by the sounds of it, I would say you've got high hopes of him, high on Montana,
Yep.
and of course hoping Kid Montana can repeat the dose.
Yeah, they're probably my 2 strongest chances on Saturday night, so hopefully everything goes to plan and they can get over the line in front.
Well, very best of luck. Let's hope you're paying a couple of visits to the winner's circle.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Angus, you start the night in the 1st. You're driving Mr. Brazil, who's looking for a 3-peat and 2 on the bounce at the creek. He led last week, but he's not as well drawn this time.
No, it draws a bit sticky, but obviously he's shown a lot of ability in his last couple, and he looks a really nice horse. So hopefully with a bit of luck from the draw, he'll be right in the finish.
Well, you might have a couple of options, because he did win from the death when he raced at Newcastle 2 starts ago.
Yeah, he seems pretty tough. He's pretty versatile overall. There's obviously a lot of speed off that front line, so we just sort of have to play it by ear.
Race number 2, and connections here are using your concession with Mosem Down, who gets back up to the 21.38. He did win at that trip 3 starts ago.
Yeah, he did. He looked really good that night. He seems a really classy horse. He just probably didn't race up to his full potential last start, but he was on a backup. That was his 3rd start in a week, so hopefully he's back to his best this week.
And in the feature, the Remembering Gold Rush Girl, you're back driving Lilac Flash. You drove Lilac Flash in the Wanday's Mate, but it's going to be tough here against some of this opposition coming from that outside gate.
Yeah, it's a very tough race. His last couple of starts have been really good. He's a little bit of a one-trick pony. He sort of runs on late, can't do a lot of work early, but hopefully if there's speed on, he'll be in the finish.
Well, you'll be hoping for early pace, won't you, so you can slot in?
Yeah, certainly.
And it's a long night for you. You begin in the 1st, you finish in the last. You're driving Escalera, who's drawn to lead again, this time over the longer trip.
Yeah, he was really impressive last start. Hopefully it's pretty much just a repeat of last time over the longer trip.
Well, he did win over the distance 4 starts ago.
Yeah, he's been really good lately. hopefully he runs up to those performances and should get the job done.
And if I put you on the spot and said the pick of the night's drives?
Probably Escalera from the draw. He looked really good last week, as I said. Hopefully he can do it again.
Let's hope so. Best of luck. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Well, some very good racing coming up on Saturday night. It's a good renewal of the Remembering Gold Rush Girl. And if you're patient, I thought the best might be in the last. Escalera can continue on his winning way.